York, one of the biggest, most vibrant cities in the world, where you can find any culture, ethnicity, and cuisine imaginable. Here is a global melting pot in the palm of your hands where a different surprise lies on every corner. You can use the subway or MTA to easily explore and get to know New York. I am Gülay Çelebi and I'm a New Yorker. I'm going to show you guys the different faces of New York. Let's begin. Fifth Avenue is a major thoroughfare going through the borough of Manhattan in New York City. It stretches from West 142nd Street in Harlem to Washington Square North at Washington Square Park in Greenwich Village. A symbol of the economic boom in New York and considered one of the most expensive and best shopping streets in the world, the avenue is also lined with luxury apartments and historic mansions. This historic street has many world-renowned museums, businesses and stores, parks, luxury apartments, and historical landmarks that are reminiscent of its history and vision for the future. My name is Gülay Çelebi and I'm your host for Must Go New York. So today we'll be covering shopping, and what better place to start than Fifth Avenue and 59th Street. So right now we're standing at the corner of Central Park. The entrance is on 59th, and right behind me is the Apple store, the first Apple store in New York City. Right here we have the Plaza Hotel, which is under construction at the moment. And at the corner down there, we have Bergdorf Goodman, which carries high-end fashion designers such as Jimmy Choo and Louis Vuitton. So let's get started. Fifth Avenue, especially between 49th and 60th Street, is lined with prestigious shops, upscale boutiques, fancy flagships, and iconic landmarks. It's one of the most well-known streets in New York City and is consistently ranked among the most expensive shopping streets with the highest rental rates in the world. Here, you can find many stores from the highest-end luxury boutiques to high street fashion stores. Even if you do not plan to shop here, the window displays are enough for you to spend a whole day in this area. So here we are standing in front of Tiffany's, the jewelry store founded in 1837, moved up to Midtown 1940. And here you can shop for engagement rings, wedding rings, china, and it's every girl's dream to receive one of those turquoise boxes with the white ribbon on it. And if you're tired shopping for your jewelry and your diamonds here, you can head down Fifth Avenue and take a rest at St. Patrick's Cathedral. So come with me. The Cathedral of St. Patrick is a decorated neo-Gothic-style Roman Catholic cathedral church, a prominent landmark of New York City. It can accommodate 2,200 people and is built of brick clad in marble. It attracts more than 5 million people from different nationalities and faiths each year, and visitors are allowed inside during Mass. If you're lucky, you just might see a fairy tale wedding take place inside the cathedral doors. Today, many New Yorkers and tourists choose to ride a bicycle to avoid traffic jams and easily go through every corner of the city. For tourists, if you want a more special experience, taking a rickshaw ride around Fifth Avenue is a fun option.
Going down once to skate.
We're standing in front of the Rockefeller Building where Saturday Night Live is filmed. Also, the Today Show on the corner is right here as well.
The Flatiron Building is one of the most famous historical landmarks in New York. The iconic 21-story building, best known for its triangular shape, was one of the early spectacular high-rises that have come to define Manhattan.
So here I am standing in front of one of my personal favorites, Buffalo Exchange New and Recycled Fashion. It is my favorite because you can find secondhand clothing by Diana von Furstenberg as well as Rebecca Minkoff, and they buy clothing based on style. So there's a lot of contemporary clothes that you can buy here.
Washington Square Park is one of the best-known parks of New York City's 1,900 public parks. It is a landmark in the neighborhood of Greenwich Village and is a great meeting place as well as a center for cultural activity. This open-space park, dominated by the Washington Square Arch and the fountain area, has long been one of the city's most popular spots for residents and tourists. It is also one of the most filmed public places and can be seen in movies like Don John and the TV series Glee.